Hey guys, how you doing? So this is the very first video of my channel. Well, not really the very first. The very first video was of was about the '95 Trans Am. So I kind of give you history about my cars and whatnot. You'll see more of my cars, my motorcycle and whatnot. I kind of give you a history. The '95 Trans Am, I picked it up of this girl that was probably 2 hours away from me. She's a truck driver. Never drove the car, just sat in the yard. So she went through a divorce and her ex-husband, wouldn't keep his ends up on the payments. So I offered her $2,500 for it. So not bad, I get a 4th generation Trans Am for $2,500. Not bad, cool. Yeah. Always loved the Trans Ams. Always the 4th generation and everything. My mother, she has a 2002? No, she has a 2000 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. Currently that one is down. It dropped the number 2 valve and bent it, broke the the valve springs, and all that. So I'm currently taking that car apart for her. I've currently got the heads off, the intake off headers, blah blah blah. Now it's just all more matter of fact of taking the engine out at this point, unmarrying the transmission and the engine. So simple as that. But back to this. My very first car was a 1974 Datsun 260Z, 4-speed. It had issues, The floor pans, you could Flintstone the car. You could, that was it. Floorboard, gone right through the floorboard. Anyways, but that was my very first car. I never got to drive it, sadly. Didn't get to do really too much other than clean it up and sit in it and act like I was driving. I mean, who doesn't do that? I mean, come on. But this one right here, this car, this is my baby. You'll see more videos of this one. Right now, I'm just tuning it up, trying to get the carburetor tuned again because it is bogging down so hard. It is just unbelievably flooding itself whenever I give it throttle. This is an 84 Pontiac Firebird SC. Long story short, when I had that car, my parents, didn't find the Datsun 260Z reliable because, it wasn't. But anyways, a couple of friends of ours, Tommy and, shoot, I can't remember his brother's name. Tim and Tommy. Tommy and Tim. This was Tim's car. He loved this car so much. I know, I'm sweating. It's like 91 degrees in this garage right now. But this used to be Tim's car. He had it in a barn. This was a barn find car. Rats, chickens, you name it was in it, on it, crapped on it, everything. It was disgusting. The whole engine wiring harness destroyed by the rats and mice. 5-speed, 2.8 V6 high output. It's not rare for the V6s, but this car is rare, especially being factory AC, power windows, T-top, the high output, and everything. I spent a good amount of time, me and my father spent a good amount of time rebuilding this car, restoring it, blah. We did everything from brakes to seals to engine to, you name it, we've probably done it. Interior has been redone, dash pads have been redone, everything. So yeah, this is my car, and believe it or not too long after I got my license and everything, I actually found another 84 Firebird SC that is identical to this car. Brother's current classic. I sold that one to him. I was planning on giving it to him, but at the time I needed something reliable, so I had to sell it. And luckily enough, he bought it. But long story short, this car and the car that I sold him was about, I think it was said like 172 cars away from each other on the factory assembly line. That's pretty cool. You can't find that. And it's identical to this car, so it's red with the silver bottom. The only difference is his is a hard top, automatic, and with the V8. And he's currently cloning it. Now, this isn't the stock hood to my car. This is a Trans Am, the GTA hood. Sadly, my car was in a front-end collision. Some point in its life, don't know when, but it messed up the corner, it threw the alignment of the wheel out, so they had to replace the hood, bumper, fenders, blah blah blah. But I currently like this hood. I like the hood. You know, it's supposed to be that sleek, you know, doesn't have the heat extractors, it doesn't have the ram air vents on it or anything. You know, it's just supposed to be, you know, flat hood. But you'll see more pictures and videos of me messing with this car. You especially see a lot of videos of me messing with that Trans Am. I currently have a miss on it, and it is so frustrating because when I got that car, first off, the radiator fans were running constantly. You turn the key, fans are on. Found out it was the ECM with a faulty ECM. Cool, changed that. So, and then I had this weird thing going on with it. Like, I could give it throttle and it would hesitate and just be all choppy as it was going up in RPMs. Couldn't figure it out why. I immediately thought it was the OptiSpark. So, distributor. That's what an OptiSpark is. It's the cam position sensor, optical sensor. That's why they call it an OptiSpark, if you don't know what it is. Me, being the moron I am, I take the old distributor, I chuck it. AC Delco, original distributor. Stupid of me. Comes to find out it's not the distributor. I did distributor, I did wires, I did spark plugs, I did ignition coil on it. Long story short, it was the fuel pump the whole time. So, I changed fuel pump, never had that issue again. Never. But now I have the issue of the car not wanting to go over 3,000 RPMs. I've currently got it to where it can go over 3,000 RPMs, but it has a constant miss. And, I mean, let's face it, I've been through like 7 different distributors. I've been through AutoZones, I've been through Advances, O'Reilly's, Napa's. I found some guy on eBay located out of Ohio who refurbishes them. Hell, he couldn't even figure it out either. I'm probably, I don't know, if I had to guess, probably around $600-700 deep in distributors for that car. I mean, granted, I did return them and get some money back, but it's not enough. But, anyways, you know, this will be about my channel, you know, about these cars. There are 2 vehicles I have not mentioned yet. I will show them later in the video. I'll show them, you know, someday. You know, I got my daily driver. That's outstanding. And then I have my motorcycle. Now, I have my dream motorcycle. I'll have to show you my motorcycle and my brother. I'll save that one for another video. But my brother has my all-time favorite dream bike. Long story. I'll tell you in another video. But guys, thank you for watching. I know this video probably isn't going to be long. This is going to be pretty awkward, weird, so to speak. Because this is my very first talking video. You know, the video I posted a couple of days ago was me just doing some photography on the car. I mean, there's not much to it, but this is a little harder to do. I'll show you the Firebird, the 84 Firebird. I'll show you the motorcycle. I'll show you my daily driver. I'll show you my mom's car. She has a 78 Trans Am. I mean, who wouldn't want to see that? But anyways, I'm going to wrap this up. It's hot, and it's, I don't know, it's like, it's 11:20 at night, hot and late. So, but I wanted to get this video out, kind of going. My content on here is going to be more about the cars, working on them, doing photos and everything, kind of like tutorial videos and everything on how to do stuff on cars, how to change hoses and whatnot, belts. I mean, just something, something new. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Leave a comment or two. Tell me what you want to see. Let me know how I'm doing. Alright, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.